It's Friday the 12th of April, 2 days from Manchester Marathon. Yes, you heard right, Manchester Marathon. Plans in sand, goals in concrete. Yes, the plan has changed again, but the goal is, will I be able to go sub 3 at Manchester? Spoiler alert, the stats don't say no, but let's dig in and let's see what can I do. Welcome back, Boston people. Yes, only 2 days to Manchester Marathon. Yes, my last video I did say that I would be going for London. Well, the weather's changed, things have changed, so many things have changed, and I'll go into some of the detail, but the long and the short of it is I'm going to give Manchester the shot. Yeah, that's how it is right now, but who knows, it may change again on a Sunday morning. But the stats are showing for me, and it's been a pretty atrocious training block. I've got to be honest, you know, if you've been following me on Strava, I don't think I've hit anything right. Yeah, I've done a great half marathon and the 20 miler was good and everything's looking good, but do you know what, there's something not quite right with the body, you know, with the knees, Achilles, there's so many little things going on now, whether that's nerves, I don't know, you know, and sometimes we do put pressure on ourselves, don't we? But I know that I'm going to go out there and give it my best shot. So in summary, I'm going to try and find that 3-hour pacer and run with him or her as long as I can, eat 4 gels and see if I can finish in under 3 hours, because that would be quite an achievement, because my race predictor right now says 3 hours and 9 minutes. Now I know I can run that, even based on my rubbish training and everything. I know I can do that, but it's all down to what happens on the day, the weather, people that I'm running with, if I'm with any groups, all that type of stuff. And yeah, right now it's lovely and sunny and dry. Quite a change to what we've had for the past few months, isn't it? Now I know I have grossly oversimplified the marathon. Yes, follow a guy or gal carrying a flag that says 3 hours, eat 4 gels. Yes, that's what I get through, just 4 gels, and finish it in under 3 hours. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But with the training and what's been happening over the past few months, it's been quite a lot of things going on outside of the running life, stress, anxieties, all those things. I mean, if you may recall, if you've been following me a while, back in December I ended up being rushed to hospital around 3-4 in the morning by ambulance with a suspect heart attack, and which turned out to be a panic attack, not a suspect heart attack. So it was good in one thing, not a heart attack, bad in another, that I'm having some stresses and anxieties. And then at the beginning of January, do you recall that dog biting me? I ended up back in hospital again, accident and emergency, having to have a tetanus jab. And it just seemed one thing after another. And then back in early February, as I say, I had a bit of a meltdown with a lot of things going on outside and life, which I don't share on here, don't need to share. You know, I'm dealing with that and working with the people who can help with that and get things sorted. And that has added to making it more difficult, to the point where I was feeling so tired and fatigued, not from the running, just from stress and anxiety. And I don't think that's helped. And I'm sort of trying to put that to the back of my mind and focus on the race this Sunday. And yes, as much as I'd love to do London, I always say I'm feeling good. I just want to go for it and do what I can now, because the logistics for Manchester, as I said in a previous video, logistics for Manchester is far more easier than the logistics for me for London, in terms of where I would have been staying. So Manchester for me is the best shot, and I do love the course, the route, and everybody that's there. And no denying, yeah, I would love to do London, but you know, costs, logistics, I think Manchester works better for me, so I'm going for it. I've been carb loading, I've been really getting into the spirit of things, and I feel I'm in the best shape that I can be based on the training that I've done. And let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, because it's going to be quite a day. Indeed, it's going to be quite a day, and I'm just going to literally play it by ear on the race and just go with what I can. I remember last year seeing the 3-hour pacer just appearing from nowhere, and I tried to get close to him, but it didn't happen. Things, you know, the old GI issues, and yeah, that didn't help. I'm feeling like vomiting from about mile 6. That didn't help at all. But I hope that this Sunday I've cleared out those issues. Who knows whether they come back, happen again? I don't know. There's a lot going on, and for me, I just want to get out there, get the race done, enjoy it as much as I can, as much as you can enjoy the last few miles of a marathon. Yeah, because they are hard. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah, it's yeah, you want to enjoy it, but there comes a point where you really do have to grit your teeth. So I'm just gonna go with the flow, see how I feel, and if things aren't feeling right, then I've got to rein it back. If it feels good, then I'll go with the flow. Does that make sense? And I'd love to hear from you as I dodge the floodings here. If you are over in Manchester supporting or running, let me know in the comments below, and be sure to say hello, shout, wave, or whatever people do at these events, and I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, so whilst there's a lot going on in my head, I know that yeah, I'm going to do the best I can, and we'll see what happens, because you never know until you know. And as I said in my previous video, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and I ain't heard her sing yet. So let's keep going. See you all soon on the other side. Manchester, let's go, go, go. As an addendum, yes, as you can imagine, you probably guessed it, I am pretty nervous about this, but it's more of nerves of finishing it rather than a particular time, because of what's been happening over the past few months. And I think nerves is also good. It means I care. I'd love to hear from you. Wish me all the best in the comments below. But if I were to be totally frank, I have nothing to prove to myself or to anyone. I just go out to enjoy these runs and to do the best I can, and whatever happens on the day happens. See you soon.